Professor?
Ah, hello Ersin. What a surprise to see you here. To what do I owe the honor to see you?
Do you have some time?
Yeah, welcome.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Professor, I'm so disappointed and frustrated. I was last week in Germany and I was so bad, and so I need some good hints from you. Can you please help me?
Of course, come in and sit down.
I was last week in Germany and together with Jamal, and so I played so bad. I thought I can play at least my average, but I was far below. And now I'm back here and it continued. I played a game against myself with 40 innings and I played a little over 0.3. I don't know what I can do anymore. I train and do so much with billiards. I've made more than 50 videos on Night Cafe and shared it on YouTube. Practiced so many different positions repeatedly, and now I feel like I am starting completely from scratch.
I can see you are very bitter and frustrated.
Yes, and how? I would like to stop all this shit.
Oh, sounds serious. I can understand your frustration, especially when you want to play with others. Your skills fail you and you feel helpless. But let me tell you that you don't get better or worse from one day to the next. Rather, various things have come together here. Lie down and close your eyes.
Okay.
And go back to the day when you were playing alone. Do you remember the first point?
It was the break shot. I'm very good in the break shot because I made a video related to the break shot, and
okay, but stay here. What happened next?
It was a perfect position for the continuation.
Okay.
Then I made the second point. It was not that difficult, but the third position, it was a short angle. And I thought, okay, don't play too short. And the risk was too much English, and I then made two less and I missed it barely.
Can you remember other positions that were close?
Yes, there were so many. I was playing yellow and ball 2 was close to the long rail. I had to consider the kiss with red. I took my time, aimed and played, in my opinion, this difficult ball, but missed red so closely.
I see.
There was this shot with white where I had to decide whether I play cross table. But I went for the short ball and again narrowly missed. And right afterwards I had a similar ball that was so close again. That drove me crazy. This one Conti shot, everything was perfect, no kiss. But then I missed from the inside.
That's a pity.
What really kills me are these short angle shots. Oh. There was no place for a paper in between. And then there was again this last shot, which was exact copy of the first shot, where I missed again in the same manner, just too short.
And now try to remember your best strokes. What did you enjoy?
Yes, there was the tiki. It was a really beautiful shot. I love these tiki shots. And then there was the plus shot where I sent the white ball directly into the corner where it almost kissed, so it was a purely luck, pure fluke, and that made me really happy. And there was also one devil shot, as now I remember. This devil shot, I love it also because I've learned it from Cemal. When he first time explained it to me, I couldn't believe it. But then when he said, you can do it, and I believed him, it was really easy, and I loved that shot so much. Thank you, Cemal. I couldn't believe how easy it is. You need just some confidence and trust in yourself, and then you can make it.
Okay, Ersin, please open your eyes now. Yes, confidence is one of the most important factors. You can gain confidence very easily. You remember how your best friend told you that you can make the shot, and then you summoned all your courage and made the point. Before you start to prepare for a shot, you know it is difficult, but there is a solution. Say this sentence to yourself: I can do it. Then start with your preparation. And now let's come to the statistics for a game. I mean, you played now 2 or 3 games, not that average you think you have to owe, but do you know the Bernoulli formula for the binomial distribution?
No.
With this formula you can calculate whether a single game was extraordinarily good or bad, or you can calculate how probable it was to have that particular result. I show you now this in a table. This is a big table showing the probability of certain game results depending on the innings and your general average. How does it work? First we go into the column of the player's real average. Let's assume your average is 0.5 and you have played 0.3 in your game. So we have to look on the left side and find the correct column for 0.3. And we see that the Bernoulli formula says that you will play in 93% of all your games better or equal than this, and in only 7% of all your games worse. So for you, this means approximately in every 14th game you will play worse. Let's look to the other end. Here we have an average of 0.7, and in only 6% of all your games you will be better, which is in every 16th game. That means in 86% of all your games you will play between 0.3 and 0.7. It's a huge range and you have to learn to accept this big range. Do you know how probable it is to throw with a 6-sided dice twice in a row as 6? It is 1 divided by 36, which is 2.7%. That would mean in your case that playing 0.25 has the same probability like throwing twice in a row as 6. So that is quite common, therefore you should not be sad. So you see, everything is in the regular area, and wouldn't you have these bad games, then your average would be better. I mean, then you would not be at 0.5 or you would be better. So you adjust your level, and with your level you get these 0.3 matches. And believe me, you can do everything if you make consistently your trainings. I have written here now a prescription. Take it, and then you will see that you will get continuously better. Give the frustration and demotivation some little space, but not too much. It should not overwhelm you. So take this prescription.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
And now stay strong, stay safe, stay at Night Cafe.